Hi everyone, Spider-Man 1991 here, and I am doing another Doctor Who toy review, and this time it is the Fourth Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver. There is a version of the Third Doctor Sonic Screwdriver released, but it's almost exactly like this, except this silver part is yellow with a black spiral on it. I mean, other than that, there's really not much difference to this. From what I've seen in other reviews. Also, when you get the Fourth Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver, you get this sweet little motion card, which sort of helps recreate the title sequence from when Tom Baker was the Fourth Doctor. And here is the sort of bio page that you get in the packaging, which details the history of the Sonic Screwdriver. Gives you a little backstory on the history of the Sonic Screwdriver, how it was built by the Third Doctor when he was exiled on Earth, but then later, when the Fourth Doctor used it, he did modify it a bit. And you get a little bio here on the Fourth Doctor about what led to his regeneration, and also there's like a little detail on here with like the past 8 Doctors, how long they lasted. But back to the screwdriver. Like I said, there is a version of the Third Doctor Sonic Screwdriver, and I believe in the show, the Third Doctor, when he used the screwdriver, the heads, which were this part, were interchangeable. And also, like I said, instead of this being all silver, this part, like right here, would be yellow, and there would be a black spiral around it. Well, that's at least in the toy version. But, this is probably the iconic, before the reboot and stuff, this was the iconic Sonic Screwdriver. This was used by the Fourth Doctor, who was played by Tom Baker, who played the Doctor for 7 years, which is the longest time any actor has played the Doctor. Also, though this screwdriver was briefly used by the Fifth Doctor until it was destroyed, after which the writers just didn't bring it back because they figured it was pretty much too much. It was too much like a get out of jail free card for the Doctor, and they preferred him, to be a little hands free, as the 10th Doctor put it. But when he said it, when the 5th and 10th incarnations met, and the 10th Doctor offered a Sonic Screwdriver, and after the 5th Doctor refused, the 10th's just like, oh no, of course not, you are hands free, But, they did a nice job recreating this screwdriver in particular. The speaker is at the bottom of this, so, if you try to muffle it, that will muffle the sound, and you can still see the battery pack in the battery section. The way you get to work is you would pull down on this part right here, and it emits 2 sounds. Here's sound number 1, and sound number 2. They're not exactly the sounds from the... I've heard people who've done this review, who've reviewed this product, have said that the sounds aren't exactly like the classic from the classic Doctor Who, and I kind of agree, because the sounds used in this are a lot like the ones used in like the 10th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver. And okay, another thing I want to point out is the little headpiece here. It's made out of this sort of like flexible plastic, but be careful with it, because when I got mine, I took it out. It was bent a little, and I had to like get it to look at least straight again. But I would say be careful, because it is pretty fragile. It feels pretty fragile. And size comparison right now. Okay, here's the 11th screwdriver. Here's the 4th, and they're pretty even. Let me just try to line them up. Try to get them to line them up a little better here. Well, 11th is still bigger, but it's pretty close. But I mean, it looks pretty close, doesn't it? Yeah. I really like that. There's no light on it, though, because, there wasn't a light on the original screwdriver, so there's not one on this, but I like it. It's very much like the classic show. I'm very happy that they did release a toy version of this, because I know a lot of fans of classic who would like a toy version of the Sonic Screwdriver, and people have made replicas of these for cosplay and stuff, but I think it's great that they made that character... who makes this again? yeah, character options made this to, give it to older fans, just for like fans of the older series and stuff, especially Tom Baker fans, because I know there are a few Tom Baker fans out there who would really like this. Alright, so that's pretty much, I would definitely say that the fourth Sonic Screwdriver, if you're a fan of Classic Who at all, that this is definitely a buy. Oh yeah, and also this version didn't appear, when I said it was destroyed by the Fifth Doctor, it didn't appear ever again on the classic TV series, but on the TV movie with where the Seventh Doctor regenerated into the Eighth Doctor, Sylvester McCoy to Paul McGann. This was briefly seen at the beginning of the film when the Doctor uses it to lock the box that contains the ashes of the Master. So yeah, it's a very nice, and didn't reappear again to like the end of the movie. But still, it's very nice to have if you love Classic Who. It's definitely a buy, in my opinion. So that's pretty much it. Spider-Man 1991 saying, see you later.